Hello everyone, this is Kevin, your entrepreneur, and Uber's in trouble with the law again. I mean, yeah, what a shock. What a shock. And why are they in trouble with the law? Well, believe it or not, it's not because they were caught screwing the riders. Although, that news is spreading pretty quickly, and I suspect we're going to be hearing a lot about that in the next few days. They got caught screwing the drivers, specifically in New York City. Now, from what I understand, and I'm no lawyer, I have to point that out every single time. I'm no lawyer, but apparently there's a special tax that New York takes out of, every fare. And Uber is not supposed to tax the drivers on the tax. We're not supposed to take a commission from the tax. So, for example, the way the article worded it, let's say the ride cost $20. And the tax was $2. Uber is supposed to take 25% commission on $18, not $20. But since 2014, 3 whole years, they have been taking the commission off the full amount. And now they owe drivers millions of dollars, potentially hundreds of millions of dollars in back payment. Especially when you consider the rates were higher when they started doing this. And they have vowed they are dedicated to correcting this. Now, if you live in New York, good for you guys. I'm glad you're getting a little bit of a bonus check. Why is Uber admitting this, though? Aside from the fact they got caught, of course. Because this also raised some concerns about the way this industry is taxed and who pays the taxes and who gets the tax benefits. And so because of this screw up, Uber is going to most likely be heavily investigated by New York about how they have been doing their taxes. And remember, Al Capone got caught because he didn't file his taxes. They couldn't get him on any of the hundreds and dozens of felonies and murders and crimes he committed. They got him on tax evasion. So, who knows what's going to happen with this one? I don't know. I just don't. But, yeah, good news for Uber drivers in New York City on the week where most Uber drivers are at their lowest point, where they realize just what spot they truly have in this company, and many, myself included, are deleting the Uber apps from their phone and just saying, we're done, enough is enough. Uber got caught fudging the books, and now they owe drivers millions of dollars. That brings some comfort that there might just be justice in all of this at some point in time. And of course, the thing is, this upfront pricing thing, this is going to become a very, very hotly debated issue. Especially since passengers are hearing about it. And I mean, we might be complaining how we're getting screwed, but trust me, there are people who use Uber who are hearing the same things we're saying and realizing they're being overcharged. And I'm, of course, going to have a lot more to say about it. I am going to be very, very busy. The funny thing is I'm going on vacation on Friday, and something tells me I'm going to be working through the vacation, making videos for you guys, because this is just such a mess. So those of you who are like saying, well, why don't you start the boycott officially this weekend? In all fairness, I wasn't going to be driving this weekend anyway. I wasn't going to be driving Memorial Day. I was going to be gone. So, in a sense, the boycott has effectively started. I want to do this properly. But right before I leave for vacation, keep an eye out for a video. It will be an important video. And you'll pretty much see what I'm doing with the Uber app. I think you all know what I'm going to do with it, but, I'm going to show you anyway. And also, for those watching this video, later today, or in a few minutes, I'm also uploading a video on Lyft's upfront pricing and whether or not they're screwing you the same way. So keep an eye out for that. And subscribe to this channel, like, favorite, share the video if you like it. If you enjoy my content, consider becoming a Patreon or buying some swag from the Great Media Universe store. And as always, flame responsibly and hashtag delete Uber.